Have you ever noticed something strange? In every room, there's usually one person who barely speaks, yet somehow everyone listens when they finally do. They're not the loudest. They're not the funniest. They're not constantly trying to prove themselves. And yet, they often end up with the most respect, the strongest influence, and sometimes the biggest success. Why? Most people think power comes from speaking more. Psychology says the opposite. And once you understand why, you'll never look at silence the same way again. From the time we're kids, we're taught that confidence looks loud. Raise your hand first, speak up, dominate the conversation, always have an answer. Social media makes this belief even stronger. The people getting attention are always talking, always posting, always reacting. It creates the illusion that the loudest voice automatically becomes the strongest voice. But here's the strange part. In real life, the people making the biggest decisions often speak the least. Think about the smartest teacher you ever had. Did they constantly interrupt everyone? Probably not. Think about someone you've genuinely respected. Did they desperately try to convince people they were important? Probably not. There's a hidden psychological principle behind this. It's called scarcity. Humans naturally value things that are rare. If someone talks every minute, their words become ordinary. Your brain starts filtering them out like background noise. But when someone speaks only when they truly have something worth saying, every sentence suddenly feels valuable. Their silence increases the value of their words. Imagine two coworkers. One comments on everything, every meeting, every email, every tiny problem. The other mostly listens. They observe. They ask questions. Then, after 20 minutes of discussion, they say one sentence. Suddenly the room goes quiet. Not because they're louder, because everyone assumes that if they finally decided to speak, it must matter. That's the power of selective communication. But silence does something even more powerful. It gives you information. Most people are too busy waiting for their turn to speak. They're not actually listening. They're preparing their next sentence. Meanwhile, the quiet person is collecting something far more valuable: patterns, emotions, contradictions,